Hi, welcome back. In this session, we are going to discuss about reshape and resize. This command is used to change the shape of arrays in NumPy. For example, I have a one-dimensional array. I can convert that into two or three dimension and vice versa. To start with, I'm creating a one-dimensional array with 18 elements using the range function np.range, and I'm assigning that to a variable x. And if you're seeing in this image, the left hand image is representing the NumPy array which we created now, a one dimension. Now I'm using this reshape or resize and converting that into a two dimensional array with the size 6 by 3. That means there are 6 rows and 3 columns. So the command is x dot resize, open the parenthesis, and we'll give the size of the or the shape of the NumPy array which we want to create. So 6 by 3, 6 comma 3. So it got created, and when we are checking the uh, values in x, if you check the values, it is 0 to 17. That is the same two-dimensional array got created. Also, we can give a different size or shape also. That means x dot resize, instead of 6 by 3, I am giving 3 by 6. That means 3 rows and 6 columns. Now I'm checking the values in x. It is 3 rows and 6 columns. And one thing we need to keep in mind, that the element should be same. For example, we have here 18 elements. When we are converting this also, it should be 18 elements. That means 6 by 3 is 18. For example, if I'm giving a different shape, for example, instead of 6 by 3, I'm giving x dot resize 6 by 4. So it will not give an output because there is no 6 by 4 means it should have an elements of 24. 24 elements should be there. But we only have 18 elements here. So it should be within 18. So 6 by 3. Then again it's got converted x. So 18 elements. So the any shape we can create, it should be within the initial NumPy array or the array. The elements should be same as the initial NumPy array. For example, here it is 18. Now we are converting this two-dimensional array. We created a two-dimensional array of 6 by 3 that we are converting into a three-dimensional array. So the shape is, first we will check the x. So x is nothing but this NumPy array. Now I'm changing x dot resize 3 by 2 by 3. That means there are 3 layers here. That means 3 layers and 2 rows and 3 columns. Now when checking the values of x, it will give this 3 by 2 by 3 matrix. Is a three-dimensional NumPy array. The next is we can directly convert from the one dimensional also. For example, if I'm copying this command, again creating this one dimensional array here. So I created a one dimensional array. Now I'm changing that one dimension directly into a three dimension. That means x dot resize 3 by 2 by 3. Now if I'm checking the value of x, it will give a three-dimensional array. It's automatically directly converted into. The next is reshape. Reshape is nothing but the same. It doing the same function as resize, but it will not overwrite the original array. We can just check with the certain functions or the codes. For example, I have a NumPy array. I created again the one-dimension NumPy array, and I'm using resize to convert it or change the shape of that. That means resize 3 by 2 by 3. And I'm now checking the value of x. So x is nothing but a three-dimensional array now here. Similarly, if I am creating the same function, I am creating with a different variable. That means y. So the value of y now is, is a one-dimensional array. Now I am changing the shape of y using reshape instead of resize. Reshape 3 by 2 by 3. Again, I'm getting a three-dimensional array here. But when I'm checking the actual value of y again, it's still the original matrix or original array. That means a one-dimensional array. That means it is not actually changing the original array, but it is just showing this temporarily. But we can assign this to a different variable and we can use it later. But here it is not rewriting or changing the original array. But when we are seeing here in resize, it is changing the original array. That means the X is converted into a three-dimensional array here. But when we are using resize, it is not actually converting into a, it is not